Archangel Michael says, "A storm has passed over your soul, leaving shadows where light once lived. You may not feel it now, but your heart has begun its quiet repair, even in places you thought beyond healing. I am here, standing at the threshold of your pain, guiding it into peace. The night you felt alone was never truly silent. Every tear that fell, every sleepless hour, was witnessed by angels whose purpose is to restore your spirit. Even when the world seemed absent, unseen hands were lifting the weight that pressed upon you. Your memories, heavy as stones, are not chains but keys. They unlock the courage buried deep within you, a courage you may not recognize yet. Trust that the cracks in your heart are becoming the doorways to light. The journey ahead may feel slow, even invisible, but every small breath you take carries the energy of healing. Moments of despair are temporary, the balm for your wounds is closer than your awareness. The universe is orchestrating quiet miracles in your favor. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 333. Pain often arrives uninvited, yet it cannot linger when truth stands firm. Each heartbeat is a testimony that life moves forward despite the ache. The work being done in your spirit is meticulous and gentle, like water carving stone over centuries. Even in solitude, you are accompanied by a force unseen but deeply felt. Archangel Michael is clearing the fragments of fear and resentment from your inner world. Nothing you carry alone is heavier than what guidance can lift. You may notice sudden waves of emotion that seem unprovoked. These are not weaknesses, they are signals that your heart is purging itself. Release them into the light and feel the space they leave behind become fertile for growth. With each step, you reclaim fragments of yourself you thought lost. Joy and peace are already forming quietly, tucked between the layers of past pain. Archangel Michael says, hold on to this truth, your heart is resilient beyond measure. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 555. Do not rush the process, for healing has its own rhythm. You are learning the language of your heart, the soft whisper that tells you what to keep and what to let go. Patience is not resignation, it is alignment with the pace of restoration. Shadows may linger at the edges of consciousness, but they are retreating under a power you cannot yet see. Every thought of forgiveness, every breath of acceptance, strengthens your core. You are emerging into light that has been waiting for you. The weight of sorrow is being redistributed, not erased, so you can stand taller, steadier, and more compassionate. There is profound alchemy in this transformation, turning despair into insight, hurt into strength. Archangel Michael is ensuring this process is complete, even in unseen corners of your spirit. Your heart's repair is precise, deliberate, and unstoppable. Even when you doubt, remember that this invisible labor is the most essential work you will ever witness. Soon, you will feel a calm that surpasses understanding, a certainty that life has shifted in your favor. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 777. Every night that felt too long was laying the foundation for mornings that will shine with new possibilities. The scars you carry are not failures but marks of endurance and proof of your capacity to survive. Archangel Michael says, you are not defined by the wounds but by the healing that follows. Fear will attempt to return as you step into new chapters, but it is powerless against the restoration unfolding within you. Each heartbeat is an affirmation of life, each inhale a declaration of resilience. The energy surrounding you is transforming negativity into lessons of strength. Even when your heart trembles, know that tremors are a sign of growth. They are not weaknesses, they are the first stirrings of freedom. Hold yourself tenderly, for you are in the sacred act of self-reclamation. Joy is being sewn into the fabric of your soul, thread by thread, until it becomes unshakable. You will notice moments of serenity arriving in unexpected forms, soft, subtle, yet undeniable. These moments are the footprints of your healing journey, left by divine hands guiding you onward. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 999. Your emotional wounds are being washed by forces beyond comprehension. Pain is being sifted and sorted, keeping only what contributes to your wisdom. The rest is gently removed, never to return. Archangel Michael is directing this flow with precision, removing obstacles and lingering fears. There will be days when the weight of memory feels heavy again, but do not fear. These are not regressions but deep work of the spirit, like roots pushing deeper into nourishing soil. Trust in this process, for it is ensuring that your foundation is unshakable. The whispers of doubt will fade as your internal clarity grows stronger. Every small act of kindness to yourself fuels this restoration. You are learning to stand firm, rooted in self-compassion, unshaken by temporary storms. Even when the world seems unaware, divine forces are aligning every detail to support your healing. Invisible hands are guiding situations, relationships, and opportunities to mirror your inner peace. Archangel Michael says, "You are being cradled by love that cannot be broken." Type Amen to receive this blessing. 111. The quiet you feel now is the prelude to a great awakening within you. Each silent moment is a chance for your heart to listen to its own truth. Archangel Michael is standing nearby, ensuring that no fragment of your pain is left unattended. Memories that once burned with sorrow are being transformed into gentle wisdom. The sharp edges of yesterday are softened, leaving only insight and strength. Every small step you take is guided by forces you cannot yet fully see. Your heart is learning to breathe again, deeply and without fear. Each beat carries the signature of healing, a rhythm that aligns with your soul's truest desires. Do not rush this process, it is meticulous, sacred, and unstoppable. There are moments when despair may try to return, but they are powerless against the work unfolding inside you. A light is forming in the spaces where darkness once lingered. Archangel Michael says, "Even in the silence, I am here, clearing the path before you." Type Amen to receive this blessing. 222. Your emotions are no longer enemies but allies in this restoration. Pain is teaching you precision, patience, and self-respect. What once felt like a burden is becoming a bridge to your greatest strength. Every fear that surfaces is being held in the hands of divine energy, reshaped and purified. You will notice that the trembling in your spirit now carries a quiet power. This is your heart remembering how to thrive. The past will attempt to whisper its stories, but the present is claiming its authority. You are learning to listen to your own voice above the echoes of pain. Archangel Michael's energy sweeps away what no longer serves your highest good. Even your dreams are being aligned with this restoration, filled with symbols of hope and resilience. Sleep is now a conduit for renewal, a sacred time when your spirit can fully release. Trust that everything you feel is contributing to the masterpiece of your healing. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 444. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation, for even in quiet, profound work is being done. Your heart is clearing debris, preparing for a peace you may have thought impossible. Every day, even the smallest breath is part of a divine rhythm that restores you. The work within your soul is unseen but powerful. Doubt may knock at the door, but it finds no entry here. Your spirit is being fortified, layer by layer, with love, clarity, and divine protection. Your energy is returning, pulsing stronger with every act of self-kindness. What was once fragile is becoming resilient. Archangel Michael watches over this process, ensuring that every shadow is transformed into illumination. Each tear, once heavy with despair, now waters the garden of your heart. Growth emerges where pain once dominated. You are walking toward a light that feels both new and familiar. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 666. Even when the world around you seems chaotic, your inner sanctuary is expanding. No external circumstance can touch the peace being cultivated within. Each challenge that once felt crushing now becomes an opportunity for mastery. Every moment of discomfort is temporary and purposeful. You are learning to carry yourself with dignity, patience, and gentle resolve. Archangel Michael says, you are being reassembled into your highest self, unshaken by past storms. There is a strength in your heart you may not yet recognize. It moves quietly, persistently, and with precision. Each heartbeat is a victory, each breath a declaration of survival and renewal. The layers of hurt are peeling away, leaving only clarity, love, and resilience. What remains is pure, untouchable, and radiant. Trust that the process is complete in divine timing. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 888. Your spirit is awakening to a new awareness of itself. Even the memories that once tormented you are being transmuted into wisdom. The heart is a vessel of profound healing, and yours is overflowing with potential. Every sensation, every emotion, is a sign that you are alive, thriving, and in motion toward your best self. Pain is no longer the director of your life but a teacher you now respect and release. Archangel Michael's presence ensures no harm touches your journey. Light is being sown into every corner of your being, a tapestry of resilience, hope, and renewed purpose. You are witnessing the rebirth of your inner strength, subtle yet undeniable. The process is sacred, unstoppable, and designed specifically for you. Even when shadows attempt to linger, your spirit's glow is irresistible. Each moment of doubt is met with divine intervention, unseen yet profoundly felt. You are being prepared for the fullness of life you deserve. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 1010. The air around you hums with a quiet energy, almost imperceptible but deeply alive. Each moment carries the promise of renewal, even when your heart struggles to feel it. Archangel Michael says, every wound you have carried is being tended with divine precision, and your heart is remembering how to beat freely. Even the heaviness that lingers in your chest is dissolving, particle by particle. You are learning that healing is not an event but a living process, moving quietly yet powerfully. Each breath you take invites clarity, light, and courage into your being. Pain that once seemed permanent is now a shadow, shrinking under the glow of unseen guidance. You are being restored in layers, piece by piece, until the entirety of your spirit is radiant and whole. The work being done is unseen but profoundly tangible, shaping a future you can scarcely imagine. Every moment of doubt, every pang of fear, is being transmuted into strength. You are learning the quiet power of surrender, allowing the divine to orchestrate the repair of your heart. Archangel Michael is moving through your energy, removing remnants of sorrow and fear. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 1616. Even memories that once felt like chains are now threads weaving a tapestry of resilience. Each experience, even painful ones, is being honored and transformed. The scars you see are not marks of failure but symbols of endurance and victory. Your spirit is expanding, stretching beyond the limits you once believed were permanent. Every breath is a renewal, every heartbeat a drum of unstoppable life. You are being guided to stand tall, anchored in peace that is deeper than any external circumstance. Every shadow that lingers is a shadow that cannot hold against divine light. You are learning to walk through life with a heart open and unafraid. Archangel Michael says, "You are stronger than your pain, and your heart will never forget how to shine." Even the softest whisper of joy is now becoming tangible in your spirit. Moments of peace, once fleeting, are now lasting longer with each passing day. You are learning to trust that what is being rebuilt inside you is perfect and complete. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 1717. Your soul is being meticulously reassembled, every fragment placed with intention and care. The space left by old wounds is now filled with clarity, love, and courage. You are witnessing a quiet revolution in your heart, a shift that cannot be rushed or forced. Even the nights that felt endless are now infused with calm. Sleep carries restoration, dreams bring guidance, and your spirit awakens refreshed. Each day brings subtle victories, proof that healing is unfolding without haste. Every heartbeat is a signal of resilience, proof that your body and soul are working together to restore balance. The energy surrounding you is protective, nurturing, and deeply loving. Archangel Michael says, "No part of your heart is ignored, every ache is being transformed into strength." The light returning to your heart is unwavering, piercing through doubts and fears. Each small act of self-kindness reinforces the repair that is taking place. You are stepping into a rhythm of life where peace and resilience are your constant companions. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 1818. Even when the past tries to tug at your attention, it finds no power over your present. You are anchored in a renewed sense of self, in a heart that is learning to trust again. Every fragment of despair is being exchanged for understanding, courage, and profound serenity. The process may feel invisible, yet its effects are unmistakable. Joy seeps in through cracks you thought permanent, lightening your spirit with each passing day. You are learning that patience is not passive, it is the quiet strength that allows your soul to heal fully. Your heart is discovering its own rhythm, one that is gentle yet unbreakable. Each beat echoes a truth: you are whole, resilient, and divinely guided. Archangel Michael moves through your energy, ensuring that every fear and fragment of pain is replaced with light and restoration. Every step you take is a reclaiming of your power, a declaration that your heart belongs to you again. The shadow of yesterday is fading, and the brightness of tomorrow is already taking root. You are walking into a future prepared by unseen hands, perfectly aligned with your soul's needs. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 1919. The dawn you have been waiting for is quietly rising inside you. Even when it feels hidden, the light of restoration is spreading through your spirit. Archangel Michael says, your heart, once weighed down by sorrow, is being lifted into a freedom it has never known. Every tear you shed was never wasted, it nourishes the soil of your heart. Each memory, no matter how painful, is being transformed into a source of wisdom and strength. You are learning to embrace the rhythm of your own healing, trusting the divine timing that orchestrates it. Even the spaces that once felt empty are filling with clarity, hope, and resilience. The shadows are not returning, they are retreating before the force of your inner light. Each breath you take is proof of the invisible work being done, shaping a heart that is steadfast and alive. The pain you once carried is no longer your master. You are learning to hold your heart gently while reclaiming its power. Archangel Michael moves alongside you, ensuring that every fracture of your spirit is restored with precision and love. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 2020. Even small moments of peace now feel profound, as if your soul is awakening to its own power. What once felt unbearable is becoming manageable, a testimony to the unseen forces guiding your healing. Your spirit is expanding into spaces that were once shadowed, embracing life with renewed courage. Every heartbeat, every breath, every thought contributes to the tapestry of restoration unfolding within you. You are walking into a life where fear no longer dictates your choices. Archangel Michael says, you are divinely protected, divinely restored, and divinely loved beyond measure. Even your dreams are being aligned with this process, filled with subtle signs of encouragement and assurance. Sleep carries restoration, awakening brings clarity and insight. Every step you take is a quiet victory, proof that healing is not abstract but active and unstoppable. The heaviness in your chest is lifting, replaced by lightness and strength. Every memory of sorrow is now filtered through the lens of growth and resilience. Your heart is learning to trust its own rhythm once again. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 2121. You are rediscovering the capacity for joy that has always been within you. Even in quiet, unseen ways, happiness is returning to your life. Every act of self-compassion, however small, amplifies the energy of renewal. Old fears and doubts are dissolving under the pressure of this light, leaving only clarity and peace. You are moving forward with a strength that surprises even you. Archangel Michael says, the work within you is complete in the ways that matter most, and your heart will never forget this restoration. Even when the world seems indifferent, the universe is orchestrating every detail to align with your highest good. Moments of serenity, once fleeting, are now lasting longer, anchoring your spirit in confidence and trust. You are learning to live fully in the rhythm of your own healing. Every shadow that lingers is met with the unwavering light of divine guidance. Your heart is being rebuilt with careful intention, every fragment placed exactly where it belongs. Each day brings new evidence that your spirit is resilient, unstoppable, and radiant. Type Amen to receive this blessing. 2222. The restoration of your heart is not temporary, it is permanent and unwavering. You are becoming the embodiment of resilience, proof that even the deepest wounds can be transformed. Archangel Michael walks with you, unseen but ever present, ensuring that your soul remains safe, whole, and radiant. Your courage is awakening, gentle but undeniable. Each step forward is a reclamation of your power, a declaration that your heart belongs to you again. Even the shadows of yesterday cannot dim the light now growing within you. Every thought, every breath, every beat is part of this divine choreography. You are learning to trust the process, to honor the journey, and to celebrate the subtle victories that are abundant. Your heart is alive, strong, and free. Even when despair tries to whisper, it finds no place in your renewed spirit. Light, clarity, and peace have claimed every corner of your being. Archangel Michael says, "You are fully restored, your heart is whole, resilient, and prepared to shine." Type Amen to receive this blessing. 2323